I personally feel that as long as my lashes are done, I don't care if I'm breaking out, I don't care what's going on with my hair. As long as my lashes are done, I feel good. I feel pretty, you know, because look at the difference. Okay, it's given girly, it's given innocent, and this is given I haven't slept in days, okay? Like, so let me show you real quick how I've been doing my own lash extensions for the past year in a way that they actually last for a week, and they're so easy to do, and my lashes are always done. Hey, it's Mariella. Welcome and welcome back to the Perkout Naturals channel, where I usually show you how I am naturally treating my problematic skin. But for this video, I decided to continue to being a girls and show you how I usually do my own lash extensions at home. My lashes are probably one of the things I always get complimented on, and that is because they are always done. I have been doing my own lashes for the last year or so, and for a couple of reasons: to save money, save time, and honestly because I just couldn't find a lash tech in Atlanta that I felt like comfortable with, I guess, for the lack of a better word. So I started experimenting, I started learning, and this is what I have been doing for the last year to make my lashes look flawless at all times. So let me show you, and let me show you everything that I use. First things first, I have probably been through a million lash brands really trying to find a good lash, and this has been it for me for the last couple of months. I got these from Amazon. The brand is called LASHVIEW, and these are the Breeze Clustered Lashes, and these specifically are in style volume D-curl. This is what they look like they are super smooth, and they're almost like fox mink. The ones that I was using before, I believe, were by Ardell, that I would just pick them up from my beauty supply store, but those look very like plasticky, like you can tell they were just like plastic lashes, and these are more like mink, fox mink lashes. So these actually look a lot more natural and a lot less cheap. And then for the glue, I use two glues, which I do not see anybody else doing this. I do this to maximize the wear. Every time I do my lashes, it literally lasts me like almost a week, and this is why. So first, I use a bond that goes directly on my lashes, and the one that I'm currently using specifically is the Lashify one. Same thing, I have tried other brands, and the Lashify is just the one that I've seen be the best. The other ones, I would like put them on, and then in the morning, like literally the eyelashes would be like stuck to my eyelid because the glue always, or the bond always stays sticky. And we don't want that. We want something that's actually gonna dry and not be sticky all the time. So Lashify has been it for me, and I get this one from Amazon as well. And this right here is actually what makes my lashes last all week, and this is like a professional lash glue by Ardell. And technically, if you're doing your lashes, you can use either or, but I'm gonna show you how I mix these, how I use these together to give me the longest lash wear possible. And last but not least, I use tweezers. So I usually just use like regular tweezers to actually like apply the lash, and then I use like these shaped tweezers to then adjust the lashes. You'll see what I mean by that. Okay, so this pack of lashes specifically brings lengths from 10 to 16. I personally usually just use the 10s and the 12s because I'm more of a natural lash girl. But for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and use the 14s for the longest length, because I'm gonna do like a butterfly look, and maybe, you know, just to make it a little dramatic so the camera's able to pick it up a little bit more, I guess. Okay, so first things first, I just go ahead and detach the lashes. So we are going to be using, usually I need 5 to 6 lash clusters, so I'm gonna go ahead and detach 5. So I'm gonna do 2 14s, 2 12s, and 1 10, and that should give it like that butterfly effect, or cat eye, whatever. I don't know if they're the same thing. Okay, so they're detached and ready to go. So then I go ahead and take the Ardell Professional Glue, and I'm just gonna be using like an old pack of the lashes as the tray, but pretty much we want to just drop a little bit of this glue, like just a tiny little bit, like literally is all you need. Okay, so then I grab my Lashify bond, and I just go ahead and put this on my lashes. All right, I guess it's time for you to zoom into my face up close and personal. So now that the Lashify glue is on, I take my regular tweezers and I'm going to take a 14 lash. So I just took the 14 lash. And essentially what I do is I then go ahead and dip the lash on the glue, and then I wipe off the excess from the back. But essentially the lash just has like a little bit of glue, not too much, because remember we already have the Lashify glue on here. So then I just go ahead and stick this to my lash, and the way I do this is I just pretty much like scoop it up, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first lash is on there. I'm gonna grab the next one. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. Scoop a little bit of the glue, wipe off the excess on the back, then on there upwards motion. Okay. And trust me, like this might seem difficult, but once you get the hang of it, like I literally do this in like 2 seconds. I'm trying to make sure you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, and now we have the 10. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. So you see, I did not apply them. That's one thing you have to make sure. You do not apply them to your waterline. You have to apply them to your lash. If you apply it to your waterline, it's going to feel very uncomfortable, and also if the glue might get in your eye, which will make it burn. So you'll know if you applied it to your waterline. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these type of tweezers. What I do is I just grab the lash and I kind of just like pull them in, if that makes sense. So I grab the lash and I squeeze them and scoop them up. And essentially what I'm doing is, one, making sure that the lash bonds with my natural lashes that are covered with the Lashify glue, but I also want the glue, the professional glue that's on the strip of the lash, to also like really bond with the lashes. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Honestly, I am just not a fan of like the really long lashes, or maybe I just have to put another 14 here because it just doesn't look like it belongs, you know? Like it doesn't look like a cat eye. It looks like regular, and then like these are too long. Yeah, we could try to do something like that. So the explanation behind why I use the 2 glues is because this Lashify bond is what helps me get the lash like stuck to my own lashes, right? But I have found that if I use this on its own, the lashes like don't last that long. Like they'll literally fall out within 2 days. This is like if you just want to wear them like for maybe one night or a one-time thing. But if you actually want them to last, like lash extensions, and you want them to last at least a week, you need the professional glue. So the reason why I combine the both of them is because I want the bond of the lashes to my own lashes, because I don't want them to like separate. Because that's the thing, if you only use a professional glue on the base of the lash, eventually they're going to start separating, and I'll see if I can find a picture so you really like understand what I mean. But like they're going to start separating, and then they're going to look like there's going to be a gap in between each cluster, whereas if you use the bond, like the lash is not going to move and it's going to stay flared out, if that makes sense. All right, and once the lashes are done, like if you want more volume or whatever, like you can do whatever you want. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and add another 14, because I just feel like there is a gap between the 12 and the 14. So I'm gonna add one like right here to see if it makes it more of a like cat eye, you know. Okay, and the way I'm doing that is I'm just taking the 14, so I'm just dipping it the glue. Okay, you see there's glue on there, and I'm going to just try to place it like in between, like right here. And again, not on my waterline, but technically these are on the lashes. Okay, yeah, I feel like that looks so much better. and it also gave it a little more volume. Yeah, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye, but what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm actually gonna do 3 14s, 1 12, and 1 10. So I feel like that's gonna fix the problem that we had on this eye, where like the 14s just look like out of place and like too long. But yeah. Okay, so same thing. We're going to have a drop of the Ardell Professional Glue. And I do a brand new drop because by this time, the one I initially used is probably almost dried up and tacky. So we want to make sure we use new glue for the next eye. Okay, again, we are taking our Lashify Bond. One thing you want to make sure is that you don't overdo it with the bond, because you don't want it to be clumps. Like, you want it just to be like very skinny on your natural lash, because otherwise you're gonna get like clumps. Like, I don't know if you can see it like right here. Like, this is a clump right there. We don't want that happening. Okay, taking the 14, dipping it in the new glue. Ooh, I got that one way too close to my waterline. So let's just hope it's not close enough that it's going to start irritating my eye. Again, we do not want that glue to be on our waterline, especially like because after it dries, you can feel it. Like, you can feel like the clump of the glue on your waterline, and every time you blink, it like, I wouldn't say it hurts, but like it'll bother you. So just be sure you do not get on your waterline. You only get these on your lashes. And we want to grab our tweezers, and same thing. And you want to wait to do that when it's a little tacky, because otherwise like it does stick to the tweezer, and when you're trying to take it off, like the eyelash might come off with it, and that will piss you off. It pisses me off. Okay, yeah, I think that using 3 14s was definitely the hack. And that's it. Those are my lashes. This is how I've been doing my lashes for the past year. Like I said, I usually use the shorter ones. This is probably my second time using the 14s, and I usually don't, just because I feel like they're a little long for me. I like it when they're more like natural. But yeah, this is how I've been doing my lashes for the last year. Like I said, it's pretty easy, it's affordable. I'm gonna be linking all of this stuff. They're mainly Amazon links. I'm gonna be linking it on the description box so you can check it out there. But I think all of this stuff did not cost me, like this right here is only, I want to say less than 10 bucks. The thing that cost me the more was probably like the Lashify glue, just because, you know, Lashify is such a big brand right now. But I'm telling you, like, using this one instead of other ones is worth it. Like, I think I did try using like other alternatives that were way cheaper. Like I said, they do not dry as well. So I will literally wake up and like the whole lash would be like stuck to my eyelid, and you don't want that, okay? If you're actually trying to use these for like the whole week instead of like just a one-time use, you want a bond that's actually going to dry out and it's not just going to stay tacky. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope this really does help you and it helps you save some coins, because listen, lash extensions, like I said, I love having lashes on. It really does help with like my confidence, and as long as I have my lashes on, I don't care how anything else looks. But getting lashes done, actually getting them done like in a salon, like it's a bill. Like even the cheapest places you go to will be like $100 even for like the refill or filling or whatever they call it, and it's expensive. So I would absolutely recommend you try these and you try this method. And like I said, it lasts me about a week. Oh, and that's another thing, like when I'm ready to take them off, I personally don't use anything like any bond remover or any remover to take them off. Like once you're ready to come off, like once the first one falls off, I already know the rest are ready as well. So usually like they slip right off. Usually like around that 5 to 6 day mark, I can tell like, all right, they're ready to come off. And the great thing about this is that, again, like I don't do refills on these. Like when they're ready to come off, I just take them all off and I do it again. It takes me at most 15-20 minutes to do it, and that means that every week I have a brand new pair of lashes on. So every week my lashes are looking flawless, and every week I'm getting compliments because my lashes are never slacking. Whereas when I used to get them done in the salon, like as soon as they start looking crazy, I would go in, you know, pay for the refill, but then a week later they're already falling off and they start looking crazy again, and I just don't like looking crazy or having crazy looking lashes. And yeah, like Atlanta is just, I found it's not very reliable when it comes to like hairstylists and lash tags or like even like nail salons. So I have been learning a lot of do-it-yourself in the last 2 years, for lack of a better word. Doing-yourself protective styles, doing-yourself lashes, eyebrows, everything. So I really hope this helps you be a little more independent and just also, you know, save money, okay? Like times are crazy right now, so definitely save money. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see more beauty tips or natural skincare tips, be absolutely sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you are also struggling with problematic skin, my thing is mainly like acne on my face, be sure you check out my other content. You can check out these videos right here, and you can also grab a free 3-step guide that I made on how I was able to treat my problematic skin within 60 days all naturally. So that is in the description box. And other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.